Welcome to the Garnet B. Rickard Recreation Complex for Wednesday night hockey for the under 14A Toros to take on the Oshawa Generals here from the Garnet B. Rickard, and Noah Thompson starts things off. Here's the first shot on net by Morrison in on goal, and that gets covered up there by Gibson, who's in net for Oshawa, and Cannon Doyle is in goal for the Toros. Faceoff gets one there in the Oshawa end. Off to the corner that goes. Van Dam going after that. Number 97 goes back into the line for Noah Thompson. Trying to walk this out from the corner there was Morrison. That was stuck in his feet. Still trying to get this on the other side was Thompson to hold it in. And they'll get it free to try and shoot this at the front of the goal. That gets knocked down. That goes over the stick there of Thompson, who's got to go back in his own end after the puck and fire it back behind his own goal, where Doyle is guarding the net in favor for the Toros tonight. Back in behind the goal that goes. Powley is around there, trying to get that out of his own end. Here comes a shot. There's the first save for Doyle, and the rebound is just poked wide of the goal by Wilcox, who couldn't put it in. Right in front of the goal, and that centering pass is taken away, and Lewis can't get it out of his own end. From their own end, that was Wilcox throwing it out in front, and that gets scooped up with ease by Doyle. Face-off now is off to the right of Cannon Doyle. On that was Mosdale, trying to get that out of his own end. Coming around the corner here to try and get it out of his own end, there was Lewis. That'll go back in behind the Toros net now. Taking that back behind his own goal, there was Mosdale again. Up three center they come, let out by Dawson Lewis. Lewis tried to put that back into the Oshawa end, as that's right in on goal. Tipped on the way through by Brody Van Dam and stopped there by Gilbert as that goes behind the goal. Trying to get this from out of his own end. Knocked down there by number 89. There's a shot on net, and that gets scooped up there with ease by Gibson, who holds on to it. Creighton now take this draw just off to the right of Gibson. Aiden Creighton wins it back there. Over here to the other side. Good job by Friendo. Kept that in. Holla's sitting there at the line as well, and Aiden Holla keeps that in at the line. Tries to sweep that back in behind the goal there for Creighton, who takes a hit. Off to that left side. Back to the line for Holla again. That goes over the stick there from the line. Friendo's going to try and keep that in here, along with Austin Baker as well. Over here to the other side was Baker to try and scoop that up. It goes back behind the Oshawa net now. They go for that hit. Not out of the zone. Good job by Friendo coming in from the line to keep that in. Trying to set this up in front. That goes over the stick there right in front of the goal. Trying to get it out, and Friendo kept it alive in the Oshawa end. More offensive pressure here for the Toros. Trying to send one to the front of the net. There's the backhand on goal. Gets stopped there by Gibson. He's trying to corral it, and he finally does through a maze of players. Face-off now is off to the left. One, and shot on goal by Noah Thompson wide of the goal on that shot opportunity. Trying to get this back in his own end. That is Cole Morrison trying to get it out of his own zone. Got it up there for Ethan Morrison. Back in behind the net. Back behind the goal against Doyle. Scooped up here on the other side against Powley now to try and get it out. That goes over the stick, and here comes Cole Morrison back up the other way. Trying to finish this off. Shot. Right pad save there by Gilbert, who makes a stop. Back in behind the goal. Trying to get it back here to the line for Campbell, who keeps that in, dumps it right in on goal, and that's going to get blocked away by Gibson. Still in a 0-0 tie, a couple minutes into this one. From behind their own net, around the boards that goes, trying to keep it in was Cole Campbell with a flutter on net. That goes wide over the blocker hand of Gibson. Mosdale tries to keep it in. From behind their own net, Oshawa gets the opportunity to try and clear. Campbell again, keeps it in, and scores! Campbell with a shot from the line makes him pay for not clearing it out, as that makes it over Gibson to make it 1-0. Fluttering shot from the line by Cole Campbell makes it over the glove hand of Gibson to make it 1-0. Opens up the scoring here. That one goes in, and it's easily handled by Doyle as he holds on to it. Wilcox will take this draw. He'll go off to the corner now. Coming around the boards here for an opportunity to clear it out was Lewis. He's got a man on him. Up through center comes Aiden Hollow with a pass. Trying to get it around back is Brody Van Dam. Van Dam's using his muscle to get into the corner off to the left side. Trying to get that from behind the net there was Van Dam. Comes free there for Wilcox to try and get it out of his own end. Back into the corner it goes where Quinn McCurdy was coming after it. Up through center, knocked down there by the Toros from center ice. Good pass up through center by Dawson Lewis, gets broken up by Beck. Holla from his own end. Sees a pass, but that got broken up there by Watkins, who tried to put it back in. Watkins is going to chase Van Dam behind the net to try and get the puck free. They're looking for an opportunity to clear. Can't get it out. Watkins kept that in, and he sets up Wilcox for an opportunity, but he gets knocked down by Aiden Holla, kept in by Moores from the line. Going into that corner there was Spooner, but he decided to let the Toros defense take it out instead. Late pass goes over the stick, as that's just going to roll right into Gibson, who's going to steer it aside. A chance to clear this out. Noah Thompson with the puck here at center. Thompson tried to dump it in. That gets knocked down by Spooner, who dumps it down the ice. And there's no icing on the play. Waiting in the front, there for a pass. Spooner goes for an opportunity out in front of the goal and couldn't get a stick on it. Back up through center they come, let out by Austin Baker. Baker on his way through, fires it just wide on that opportunity, just over the net, up into the netting and out of play. Face off now from center, just outside of the Oshawa blue line. They'll pick that up from their own end. Crichton was trying to get his man on it. Here comes two up through center. A big hit there by Molesdale. Right there at center ice. But Oshawa have control of the puck right now. Baker trying to turn that around. That late pass there up through center was broken up. And it goes for offside. Morrison is going to take this draw. Ethan Morrison right there. Here in front of us. Trying to beat number 76 there. Big hit there by Molesdale again. He's had a couple of big hits. This one has put the Oshawa player down at his own bench area as he's trying to get back to his feet. We're going to get the whistle. It was a big hit there by Molesdale and just getting back up to his feet over there at the Oshawa bench to try and shake that hit off. Now it's going to be Morrison again. He's going to take this draw just outside the blue line to try and win it. It's dug away there against Molesdale, trying to dump it in against Van Dam. Van Dam trying to put that in. No, that was McCurdy who tried to put that in the zone. Knocked down through center. Here comes a chance to cut this puck. From their own zone, Cole Campbell with a pass for Morrison. Trying to dump it in here. Here's a shot. Number 87, is Quinn Herbert. Braden Frendo dumps that in. That goes back in behind the net. Another opportunity to try and clear. Morrison's going to try and put his pressure on his man as they get this out of their own end. Flip through center. Knocked down by Aiden Holla. Got it over here for Frendo as they're going to look for that stretch pass through center ice. They find Cole Morrison, who takes his man down right there at the bench area. Cole Morrison going for more hit. Back in behind the goal. Kept in there by McCurdy from the line as he puts it behind the net. Taken away there by Oshawa. Flyers that around past Frendo. Trying to beat him to the puck here as he swatted that away at the last minute. Taking the puck away from Watkins. All the way down the ice, right on goal. It's going to miss a stick there of Gibson. Go off to the corner. A chance to get this back here to the line. In there is trying to get it away was Wilcox as that goes behind the net. McCurdy's going to go for the hit here in the corner now. Ott's trying to get the puck free from behind the goal. They've got a man sitting out in front. Taken away again by Watkins, who tips it off the boards. This could lead to a 2-on-1. Here comes an opportunity for Wilcox, dropping it off. And the pass was just out of the reach on the other side. Watkins is going off to the corner now. Trying to get it back here to the line. Here's a shot by Moores that's going to get tipped wide. Bidgood is out there as well. He was the one who was out there on the 2-on-1. But the pass didn't get to him. But he's getting this one. Bidgood a shot. Just going wide. Coming around the boards now. Lewis tried to get it out. Wilcox not allowing that to happen. Another opportunity to clear it. This will come out as Moores couldn't get it at the line. Lewis is trying to put some pressure on Moores. to get that puck away from him, as here comes Oshawa back out of their own end. The late pass through center was broken up. McDonald, I believe that is, number 8 with a pass. Moores with a stretch pass through center. That was in the feet there of Spooner, and he couldn't go with it through center. But they're going to bring this one in, though. Up over the line for a chance to shoot it on goal. Right in! Right pass save there by Cannon Doyle, one of his biggest of the game so far, as he stops number 66 there on that slot area opportunity as Soares. Number 66, Soares, is the one that had that opportunity taken away from him by Cannon Doyle right in front of the net. But Soares will stay out there and look to create something else here. Soares is going to go off to this corner now. It's in the left side to try and dig it free, and Soares picks us up. Back to the line for Beck with a shot on net. Kick the side. Still free and now taken away by Toros up through center. Let out by Austin Baker up over the line. Baker with a drop pass. Here's a shot by Morrison on goal. Stopped there by Gibson. Can't get it out. Good job by Frendo, who came on the ice. Shot on net. Stopped by Gibson. Still loose on the side. Trying to bat it in, and Gibson's trying to keep his pad on the ice to keep it out as that's going down the ice. Aiden Hollow picking this back up in his own end. Hollow will take this from behind his own goal and move it up through center. He'll keep this from his own zone and go for a stretch pass for Austin Baker. Baker trying to get around Leong, as that doesn't make it through. They're going to go for another pass there up through center against Leong. Here comes a chance through center ice. That pass for Leong was broken up, and that leads to Baker back up the other way. Going for that pass through center. Knocked down. Taken away. Here comes an opportunity now. Going to take this right to the front of the goal, and he gets it knocked away. Leong had that great opportunity on the other side. Luck, number 22, is out there. Here comes Morrison, though. Ethan Morrison with a chance to pass it off. That shot goes wide. Morrison rebound. Stopped there by Gibson, who went down in the butterfly to make the stop. Here comes another shot. Stopped there by Gibson from the line. But there's a rebound from the side, and the Toros take advantage of it on a loose puck, get in front, and extend their lead to 2-0. Now here's another opportunity to win this draw. Morrison trying to win it. Getting knocked down there by Wilcox from center. Back in their own end to try and flip this away. Trying to get it up there for Watkins. He can't get that. It comes around the boards with a lead pass. Just over the stick of Bidgood. Here comes Cole Campbell from center. Campbell tried to dump it in, and it's onto the stick of Morrison. Cole Morrison couldn't get around the defender. Just got hooked up a little before he made his way through. Brody Van Dam with it now. Van Dam gets bumped off the puck behind the net. Cole Morrison takes it away. And we're going to get our first penalty, and it's going to come for hooking, I believe. Quinn Herbert is the one that goes to the box for the penalty. Face-off is off to the right of Cannon Doyle. 4 minutes left to go here in period number 1. Toros are leading this one 2-0, but Oshawa gets the opportunity to strike here on their power play. Pass Bidgood. Kept in from the line. Fires it wide. And this will get kept in here by Wilcox now. Wilcox from the left side tried to jam it in. Wilcox keeps control. He sees Beck coming in, but he tried to get it to Bidgood from the slot area. Taken away. Here comes an opportunity to go one-on-one. McCurdy is all alone, and he backhands it wide on that opportunity. And then he gets taken down behind the net. Oshawa get the opportunity to clear. They'll move it up through center and bring it in. Beck can't shoot it. Faked the shot. Took Frendo wide. Now he shoots it, and it hits the back end of the goal. Gets it back and retrieves it. Back here to the line. Good job to hold that in. Just outside the line as Wilcox couldn't keep it in. It was out past the blue line by a whisker. Face-off now is just outside the Toros blue line to be taken by Aiden Crichton. Crichton on a rolling puck here, brought in by McDonald. McDonald tried to throw this on net. That gets thrown to the net by Soares and scooped up there by Cannon Doyle. Spooner will take this draw on the offensive end and win it. Soares gets it to Moores with a shot. That gets blocked. McDonald in front, big stop, and it's sacked right there on the line. Kept in here by Moores, who sends one to the goal. That gets blocked and flipped away. Here comes a chance for Dawson Lewis. He's got to turn on the speed, but he's going to get beat to the puck in the corner. From behind the net, they try and get it away. Here comes Crichton along with it. Getting around the defender there was Lewis as he takes it behind the net. Up through center, McDonald. It's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be scooped up here by Powley with a shot on net. That gets knocked down from their own end. Good job by Noah Thompson to try and hold it in. Here they come through center ice. Stripped off there with Spooner as it goes back down the ice. Trying to put some pressure on to steal that puck away there was Griffin in behind the goal. Griffin will come off here to the side. Trip up again. Just as the Oshawa penalty ends, they're going to go to the box once more for a trip. Oh, sorry. My apologies. That was a Oshawa power play. Wasn't a penalty. So just as Oshawa's power play ended, now the Toros get their first. Up through center. That goes over the stick there of Morrison. Mosedale tried to keep that in. From their own end, Cole Campbell get this over with a chance to flip it up. And it's for Mosedale over his stick. Back up through center to bring this in. Up over the line. Slapping it on goal is Morrison. Sticked aside by Gibson off to the left. From behind their own net. Trying to get it out there from Morrison. Couldn't get that on his stick. Oshawa get it with a chance to clear. That gets over the stick of Mosedale as he tried to put it back in as the back will pick it up. Back looking for that flip pass just over Morrison. Down the ice, but no icing because the Toros are on their power play. 1 minute left to go here in this period. Up through center for Brody Van Dam. Up through center. Van Dam trying to get around the defender now. He takes it behind the goal with a chance to keep this in. Right back here to the line. Shot on net gets blocked. Kept in. Shot on net. That gets blocked as well by his own player, Van Dam. That's coming down the ice and into the corner. All the way down. It's going to get steered aside by Doyle. As he touches it up, we're going to get a head contact penalty. So that'll even things up now. As we end period number 1, Aiden Holla scoops that up in his own end, fires it around. Here comes a chance to get that out. Couldn't do it as Griffin couldn't get it out. Leong picks that up. Leong back to the line. Here's a shot. Deflected on the way through and stopped by Doyle. Kept in here by Moores from the line. Now the Toros have it from their own end. Just over the stick of Aiden Crichton. And put back in there by Oshawa. From their own zone. That lead pass is up here for Griffin. He's trying to pick it up and bring it in the zone. And he's not going to beat the buzzer with a shot on net. But the Toros are going to take a 2-goal lead to period number 2. Cole Campbell opened up the scoring to make it 1-0. I'm not sure who got the last stick on it out in front of the goal for the 2-0 advantage. But the Toros have that 2-0 lead to go to the second period for this under 14A game between Oshawa and Clarington. Face-off getting won by Oshawa to start it off. And that's Baker who picked this up to start off the second period. Flipped out. That goes down the ice and back into the corner. Scooped up here by Noah Thompson in his own end. Thompson from behind his own goal. That gets knocked down. Out in front is Morrison to try and get it out. And back holds it in. Back trying to get around the defender. Drops it off. Shot on net. Is going to get redirected just wide of the goal. Trying to get this from his own end. There goes a shot on net. That gets blocked. Another opportunity to try and set it up in front. Right in front. And they score from the side of the net. Watkins, number 27 from the side of the goal, was able to tip it in and put Oshawa on the board. They trail now 2-1. Watkins sat on his own there at the side of the net and redirected it in past Cannon Doyle to make this a 1-goal game now. Mosedale can't get it. Here comes Watkins again. And he's going to fire it just wide. He had the second goal of the game on his stick and fired it up and over the glass and out of play. Face-off won by the Toros as they get the opportunity to clear. Got it up through center. Gets tipped up here through center ice by Quinn Herbert. Herbert takes a hit there on the other side. As they try and tip this away, that goes up there against Bidgood. From behind the net. That is an opportunity to skate this free, and they'll get free through center. Led all the way in here as he's going to start this from his own end and shoot it. Right pad stopped there by Cannon Doyle. Trying to get this from his own end. What's the chance up through center against Morrison? Morrison drops it back here to the line. Going to look for a pass up through center. That gets knocked down from his own end by Moores, who sets up back now. Bidgood trying to tip it in. He can't get there. From his own end. Spooner can't get to that puck. It's a turnover. It's Cole Morrison. Morrison can't shoot. Sets up Brody Van Dam from the side and couldn't tip it in. Back from Molesdale. Molesdale shot hits a stick. Trying to get it out there was Beck. Spooner's going off to the corner as well. 91 on 91. Around the boards it goes for Wilcox. Wilcox trying to tip it out. Can't do it. Beck will knock it down in his own end. But he'll turn it over and the puck was still free. But a second opportunity by Beck was able to clear it away. Molesdale with it now through center. Tipping this up over the line with a chance to get it free. Going to take one to the front of the net. He had McCurdy waiting at the side. Kept in from the line by Hulla. Around the boards, that goes past Frendo and down the ice into the corner. Hard off the glass here for Quinn McCurdy. Trying to tip it back in. Moores from his own end fires it up and out of play into the netting. Face off. Trying to get this from center. Crichton trying to get that up through center ice. Here comes McDonald. Here comes a chance here for an opportunity. Trying to take that away from his own end. There's a shot that gets scooped up there by Doyle. Face-off is off to the right of the goal now. Won by the Toros as they get the opportunity to clear it out. Moving this up off the boards. Knocked down here by Hunter from center. He tried to put it up there for McDonald. He couldn't go with it. It goes back into the Toros end. From behind their own goal was Noah Thompson. To try and get it out of his own zone. He goes for a pass. That goes up the stick. Up through center ice they come. Up over the line. Let in by Crichton. Crichton will take this from behind the net. Getting pressured on behind the goal by Hunter, but he spins away from him. Right to the front of the goal. It's right there in front of the net as Gibson missed it. Here comes another opportunity now. Right to the front of the goal. Capped in. Noah Thompson scores! Thompson from the line. He's going to beat Gibson with that shot, and it makes it a 3-1 game. Noah Thompson from the blue line was able to shoot that one. That's the second goal by a Toros defense here in the game. Molesdale got that up for Herbert. Trying to get this in the zone. He'll take it. Ethan Morrison behind the net. Gets crunched in behind the goal by Goodwin, but he lost his footing. That'll come out past Molesdale and down the ice. It's a rolling puck and Molesdale's got to scoop it up. Firing that off the boards. Back goes Goodwin now. Goodwin from his own end. Flips it up here for McGrath, who moves it away. Here comes Luck up over the line. Luck isn't going to be able to get through, but here's a shot. That was actually Luck there, sorry. And he was going up there with Moores. Luck was the one that got the shot. Captain here from the line by Leong as it goes behind the net. Luck is going off to the corner. Coming around the boards there to try and keep this in. Here comes a chance up through center. They're bringing it up over the line for Cole Morrison. A shot that gets blocked by Beck. He'll get his own rebound and send it to the goal as it gets taken down. Nice play to knock it down up in front. He'll pass that in front, went over the stick of McCurdy, and Wilcox tried to get away. That one almost hit Cole Morrison going off to the bench. Back goes Beck to scoop it up. Beck with some time through center with a pass for Luck. Luck's intended pass was almost broken up by Van Dam, but here comes Luck again. Up over the line, he's going to lose it in the offensive end. Here comes a chance now for Quinn McCurdy to bring it in. He'll take a hit there from the other side by Wilcox. Braden Frendo keeps that in it from the line. Wilcox tried to get it out. Not going to work. Right on net. Stopped there by Gibson, and the rebound is swept wide through the crease. Back here to the line for Frendo. It's going back in behind the net there for Dawson Lewis. Taking off his stick, and Luck gets the opportunity to clear. He got it up there for Beck to try and get it away and couldn't do it. Frendo was in there as well. Wilcox picks it up. Wilcox with a drop pass. Backhanded in there by Watkins. Long shift for Luck as he's going off to the bench. Back in behind the goal. Toros will pick that up as they try and move this away. That lead pass is trying to be intended for McCurdy. 2-on-1, and it's Brody Van Dam taking one to the net with a backhand. Stopped there by Gibson. Chance to clear here through center. That hit his own player, Wilcox, but he gets away with it. Wilcox has got to beat Powley to the net. Wilcox puts the brakes on and sets it up from the side, and the redirection by Bidgood didn't make it to the goal. Behind the net now, coming around the boards. Chance to move it up through center. That goes over the stick. Knocked down by Hunter as he tried to dump it in. Hunter again will scoop it up. He'll flip this deep back into the Toros end. That back goes Noah Thompson after it. Thompson from his own zone tries to get it out and couldn't do it. They'll scoop this up from their own end. They'll skate this away with a lead pass as it goes tape to tape. Dropped off. Shot. Scores! Austin Baker puts it up and over Gibson, and it's a 4-1 lead. Face off now from center. Spooner against Van Dam. Or Crichton, sorry. Trying to flip this up through center. Knocked down here by Donaldson in his own end, but it goes over his stick. Here comes Griffin, a shot on that. Steered aside there by Gibson. Back around the boards against Baker now. Aiden Crichton trying to help as well. That goes out. Mosdale has it from center. Try to flip it up here for Baker to try and put it in. Griffin's trying to do it here on the other side. They bring this up over the line. Looking for a slaughter opportunity. Puts the brakes on. Baker to the net. Is going to get redirected wide. Griffin skips it up. Back here to the line. A shot on goal is going to go wide. Baker's going to take this off the back end boards now. Beck is trying to get here as well. Mosdale. Shot. Stopped there by Gibson. As this one he's going to corral off his stick into his stomach. Face-off is off to the right. Here comes a chance to get it away for McGrath. And Leong gets tripped up with no penalty. Back in behind the goal. A chance to clear this away. Leong went for the hit there in the corner. Flipping this out. Good job by Beck. Kept it in. That shot didn't make it to the goal. Another opportunity to get this out. It's a lead pass through center and brought in up over the line by Cole Morrison. A shot going in wide, bouncing off the boards. Trying to get it out in front now. Getting away from his defender. Walking out is Ethan Morrison. Morrison drops it back. Shot on goal. Tip. Stop. Rebound. Scores! Cole Morrison collects the garbage out in front to make it 5-1. Face off here from center. Back into their own end. Comes Goodwin after it. Goodwin got pressured on Van Dam. Lost his footing, got to get back up. Put his stick in his hand. Here comes a chance to backhand it away. That'll come out through center. Bidgood's going to go after it. Powley is going to beat him to the puck though. Powley will fire this around. A chance to try and get this out with a lead pass through center ice. It's going to get put in here by McCurdy as he tried to send one to the goal. McCurdy will backhand this way. That goes over the stick and onto the stick of Bidgood. Can't get it. McCurdy with a drop pass. Here comes a chance for a shot. McCurdy scores! Quinn McCurdy finds the 5-hole, and it's a right now for the Toros. That's 6-1. Face-off will now be here from center. They'll bring this up over the line with a chance to clear it away. That goes over the stick. We're getting a penalty, and this one is going to come for kneeing, sorry. Molesdale goes to the box for kneeing. Face-off is off to the right of Cannon Doyle. And it's going to be Spooner who takes this draw. Spooner and McDonald trying to get that free. That goes over the stick and down the ice. It's a bouncing puck all the way down the goal. Scooped up here by Beck now. A chance to move this away. He'll move it in through center as it's Beck bringing it up over the line. Shot. Just fired it wide of the goal. Big second period here for the Toros. They've got 4 on the board here in the second, which has them at a 6-1 lead. They had a 2-0 lead after the first period. Dumping that back in the zone. From behind their own net. It's going to be Beck who scoops this up with a stretch pass through center. And it gets flipped out, knocked down there by Powley from his own zone. Trying to flip it away, that's onto the stick now of Goodwin. That one over the stick of Austin Baker as he tried to put it in. Flipped all the way back into the Oshawa end. Gibson, or that is Goodwin, sorry. Flipping that up. Baker knocks that down and puts it back in. Baker, one of the goal scorers here in this second period. Scoops this one up and chips that deeper back into the zone. Luck has it. Tips it away through center, and here comes an opportunity to bring it in. Up over the line with a shot. That's blocked away there by Gibson. From their own end. So blocked away there by Doyle behind the goal. Trying to get this out in front of the net. Off the boards, kept in here by Moores from the line. Digging away at it, kept in again by Moores, who will take a hit but keep it alive. McGrath is waiting out in front for a shot. That gets blocked away by Doyle. It's still loose as they went for that shot, and he buries it right into the toes crest of Cannon Doyle. Here comes Wilcox now to take this draw. It's going to be off to the right now of Cannon Doyle. Trying to win it. That goes out. A chance to race after this puck. It's going to roll all the way in and get steered aside by Gibson. Right off to the corner. McCurdy tried to take it away. Off the boards, kept in by Powley. 3 of the goal scorers here in this period have been Austin Baker, Noah Thompson, and Cole Morrison. I know those 3, but there is another one in there as well. Up through center, dumped down the ice. Moores is trying to pick this up. Trying to tip this back to the other side. Flipping this away as that gets knocked down here from center. Wilcox will scoop it up. Wilcox is coming up over the line to try and shoot it. Instead, he pushes it behind the goal for Bidgood. Bidgood couldn't do anything with it. Gets it back here to the line. Here comes a shot by Moores to the front of the goal that gets knocked down. And that leads to a shorthanded opportunity back up the other way. Trying to get it around Moores. As that goes in behind the net. It's in behind the goal, and now it comes free. Up here for Bidgood. Gonna try and dump this in. That's gonna roll past everybody. Almost the last minute of play here. Under 2 minutes at least. Around the boards, Aiden Crichton tried to get it. Couldn't do so. That goes over the stick here from center. As Soares is in there to try and dig it free. Soares is doing everything he can to get that puck out here for Oshawa. Tipped it back in. Dawson Lewis will scoop it up. Lewis with a flipper up through center, down the ice and into the corner. Right back in behind goes Donaldson after it. Donaldson keeping it behind the goal. Crichton tried to get it away, and here's Moores. Flipping it out, not out of the zone. Here comes a chance now for Aiden Crichton. Crichton breaks on, sends it to the goal, gets blocked, and gets tipped past Molesdale down the ice. Back into the left corner. From behind the net there goes Cole Campbell. Campbell puts it around the boards, it gets picked off. Right in front on a redirection. It's right in front of the goal, and that can't get the stick on it. Kept in there from the line by Goodwin, but he couldn't hold it in. Toros looking for another opportunity here. Bringing this up over the line for a shot. It's not going to make it to the goal. Baker and Crichton digging on the puck. Waiting for Griffin out in front. Here comes a shot. Tried to get flagged down there by Gibson, missed it. Back in behind the goal was Baker after it. Crichton tried to get one back to the line that gets broken up. And here comes Luck through center. Luck had it stripped off his stick. And that leads to a big hit here from center by Goodwin. Crichton, Griffin digging away at it as that comes back in the zone. Here comes Beck on his backhand, getting it up there for Soares as he tried to bring it in. Soares couldn't get around Molesdale. Griffin scoops it up. Luck will put this back in behind the goal. From behind the net there was Crichton who tried to get it out, and he'll just skate it away out of his own end to end the buzzer for period number 2. A huge period. We had 5 goals in that period, 1 by Oshawa, 4 by the Toros, which has them with a 5-goal advantage to go to period number 3. We'll be right back at the Rickard Arena for the final period of this under 14A game between the Toros and Oshawa. Face off to kicked off period number 3 as Morrison took it. Knocked down here by Frendo as he moves it in. 6-1 lead for the Toros to start off the third as that goes down for icing. Face-off now is off to the right of Cannon Doyle. Back in behind the net that goes. Looking for Leong is Luck. Luck on the battle in behind the goal to try and dig this puck out. Toros get it. Trying to get it out. And they will. Up through center ice they go for the pass. Cole Morrison's going to try and get that pass. He had to stay on side first. That goes back into the Oshawa end. From behind their own goal to try and get it out. Trying to dig this away from the zone. It's on that right side to try and get it out of his own end. Big hit there on the other side to try and keep it in. That'll come free through center. Knocked down here from center ice there was Quinn McCurdy. Leong trying to pick it up as that gets swept away. Beck is picking this up and he backhands it in. All the way behind the net, there goes Noah Thompson. Thompson from behind his own net will move it over here for Lewis. As it comes to the other side, Hunter's going to knock that down as he moves it over here to the side. Lead pass up through center to try and put it in. Van Dam waiting for a pass out in front, but instead they try and jam it in from the side. That gets blocked there by Gibson. From behind their own net, Toros pressure. Van Dam, opportunity to backhand it. It goes wide. Behind the net again for Morrison. Van Dam waiting out in front for a pass, and he couldn't get a pass out there to him. McCurdy is in there as well to try and dig the puck out. Noah Thompson tried to keep that in, but nobody's keeping it in. It went out of play. Face-off is off to the left now of Gibson. Back in behind the net goes Crichton after it. That goes over his stick as they try and dump it in. Crichton for Baker as he tried to find him for a pass. Broken up by Oshawa. Up third center it comes. Here comes an opportunity for Soares as he can't get around. Cole Campbell blocked him out. Molesdale fires that around. As that's Molesdale again, clearing it away. They're trying to get around Goodwin for an opportunity with Griffin. But Griffin was over at the Oshawa bench and got taken down. Back in behind their own goal it goes. He'll leave it there as they try and move it out. Got kept in there by Moledale off the boards. Oshawa Toros get the opportunity for the wraparound out in front. That can't convert as that'll get cleared away up through center. Here comes Swords for an opportunity, but he's not going to beat Noah Thompson to the puck. Moledale away at it, trying to dump it in. From his own zone was Beck. Read well as McDonald couldn't take the pass. Crichton couldn't go with it. Goodwin going back in his own zone. He's going to turn it over to Noah Thompson as it went off his skates and he couldn't control it. Trying to keep this alive here in the offensive end. Going to get bumped off the puck there on the left side as they move it out. Kept in here by Frendo with a shot on net. That gets blocked. Goes into the Oshawa bench and out of play. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Here comes a chance to keep this in. That'll come out through center. Here comes a chance to bring it up through center ice. Brought in here by Leong. Leong a shot and he scores. Leong goes blocker hand on Doyle and it cuts it to a 6-2 game. Now it's going to be Holla who's going to take this draw here from center. One there by Oshawa. Luck tried to put it in there along with McGrath as that goes down the ice in the corner. Cole Campbell's going to have Luck on him to try and get around the boards. Kept in here by Moores from the line. Luck trying to win the battle over here. McGrath will put it behind the goal for Luck. Luck's pass out in front is picked off and fired away. Not out. But Moores couldn't shoot it as it came out. Aiden Hollow's got control of it. Hollow with a pass. Went over the stick there on the other end as they put this back in their own zone. Looking to go off the boards here for Leong over his stick. All the way back in his own zone. Going back after it is Chase Powley. Powley around the boards for a chance to get it out. He's getting corralled over there on the other side. They couldn't do anything with the puck. From his own end. Coming around the boards here. Kept in here from the line by Goodwin. His shot isn't going to make it through. It goes on the stick of Aiden Holla, whose pass for Morrison was broken up well and brought in all the way by Goodwin. Goodwin, shot, is going to get gloved and held on to by Cannon Doyle. Wilcox will take the draw now. Back here to the line. Here's a chance to shoot that. That goes over the stick. Bidgood trying to find it. Moledale will scoop it up and clear it away. Kept in here by Hunter from the line as that gets tipped out. From their own zone now, going for that lead pass. That's for Bidgood. He'll find Moledale on him as they try and get this out of their own zone. That comes right back into the Toros end. Racing after it there was Bidgood. He'll get beat to the puck by Moledale. Around the boards for Dawson Lewis to try and get it out. He got it up through center as it got tipped in by McCurdy the rest of the way. Good job by Brody Van Dam to cut it off. Van Dam, a shot, is going to go wide and be off to that right corner. It's off, trying to dig that puck free from behind the goal. Van Dam is waiting out in front here for a pass. Trying to jam it in out in front. It gets taken away by Oshawa. Fired out past Moledale down the ice. And that is going to go for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Won cleanly by the Toros. Frendo will have it. Pushes it off to the side. Trying to dig that puck free with Aiden Crichton. It's here on the corner against Frendo. Taken away there with a chance to turn around for Baker. Bounces it in. That's going to get corralled in the pads there by Gibson. Crichton's now going to take this draw here. Won by Oshawa. Donaldson around the boards. Frendo knocks it down as he tried to put it in. That was over the stick of Griffin. All the way in here through the zone, picked up here by McDonald. Going back down the ice and into the corner. Cole Campbell after it. Doesn't have to go very far. It goes for icing. Face-off is off to his left. Here comes a shot from the line. That's going to go in whistling wide of the goal. Oshawa get the opportunity to clear. That gets kept in there by Moledale, but it's a turnover. up through center. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Leong is coming after that loose puck here in the zone. Taking a hit there by Mosedale as it goes behind the net. And Mosedale is going to get the penalty. Mosedale goes to the box for head contact. We have 8:35 left to go here in the third. In a 6-2 Toros lead, it was a big second period which stretched out their lead as they scored 4 of them. Here comes Moores. Oshawa has answered with 1 here in the third period on a goal by Leong. Now they're going to get a power play on the head contact penalty to Mosedale. Shot is stopped there from the line by Doyle. Here's Leong. Leong's pass is knocked down by Noah Thompson. Thompson from his own end will try and start this out. Had it knocked away off his stick by Moores from center. Over here to the other side now. It's picked up over the stick of Leong. Leong will have this puck as he tried to get it in. He's got to get around the defender. Good job there by McCurdy, who bumped him off the puck. McCurdy still going after it. Van Dam's going to try and help him. McCurdy had it in his feet. He tried to kick it away. It's over here on the other side. It's going to try and get kept out here by McCurdy, who takes a hit here by McGrath. And that's going to be a penalty coming to McGrath. Face-off getting one there as it goes back to the line. Trying to get it out of his own end. Picked up here by Oshawa. Here comes a chance for Bedgood. And he's going to have it taken away here on the other side. Sorry, Wilcox had that opportunity. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Wilcox coming after it. Back here to the line for a chance to shoot this. That was Hunter's shot that gets blocked. Skipped into the corner now. Beck is coming after it on the left side. It's going to be a turnover here to Powley, who gets a stick knocked out of his hands. Now he's trying to hold up Beck's stick as he was without one. A chance to clear here as that's going out of the zone. Here comes Beck up over the line. Shot on net is going to get stopped by Gibson. Trying to take this from his own end. That goes behind the goal. It'll come around the boards here for an opportunity to get it out as it gets free against Aiden Crichton. From his own zone, Noah Thompson's the only one back. As it's Goodwin leading it in. Goodwin's pass is redirected and stopped there by Cannon Doyle. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Here comes a shot. Blocked on the way through. It's going back behind the net. Here comes a chance. Here comes an opportunity for Baker, a shot. That goes wide of the goal. Coming around the other side to try and keep it in. Turned over from their own end. He'll try and take this away through center ice. Gets picked up there from their own end and put into the zone. Cole Campbell from his own end. Campbell's going to start this out as he tries to bring it in over the line. Campbell's shot is going to get blocked and go behind the net. Here comes a chance to wrap around. Stopped there by Gibson, who had to look for it, and it's somewhere in his padding. Face-off is off to the right of the goal. Here comes a chance to dig that puck free. It's back and behind the net it goes. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Walking right to the front, steered aside there by Cannon Doyle. A chance to clear it now for Holla as he's dumping it in. Right in on goal, gets steered aside by Gibson. Morrison trying to win the battle. From his own zone, he tried to get it out. Frendo tried to get it out of their own zone. Here comes a shot. Stopped there by Doyle out in front, and they try and get it out of the zone. Kept in by Beck. To the other side now for Hunter. Hunter shot. That goes wide of the net. Beck picks it up. Beck will be off to the corner now. Here comes a chance, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off getting one. Here comes Moores with a chance. Here comes a shot. Stopped there by Doyle, and the rebound out in front of the net gets poked in by Luck out in front of the net. He had Luck on his side as he poked it in as it waited at the side of the goal, and he swept it in to make it 6-3. Face-off gets one there. Powley tried to dump it back in. Lead pass now for an opportunity for Watkins. It can go. Up through center. Trying to drop that off here in the zone. He dumps it back in. Oshawa have climbed within 3 now with goals by Leong and Luck here in the third. Knocked down here by Powley. It comes here to the other side to try and dump it in. Here comes a chance. Beck trying to take one to the goal. Beck is in. Backhand. And he went right to the front and backhanded it wide. Still stays alive. Clearing this away here through center. Here comes a chance for now for Van Dam. That's going to get knocked down and rolls right in on goal to get scooped up by Gibson. Face-off is off to the right now of the goal. Capped in here by Friendle. Tried to as he dumps that back in. Beck will pick that up. Trying to get it around the boards here for an opportunity now. Back in his own zone goes Friendle after it. Friendle gets it over here to the other side as that comes over the stick. Still loose here from the side by Baker as he puts it over. Here comes Molesdale through center. Molesdale shot. Block it away there. As that was blocked out by Gibson. Shot on net by Baker's. Blocked off again by Gibson from behind the goal. Trying to dump this away. Big pass there at the side as that gets tipped wide. Still loose and fired wide by Aiden Crichton net in front. All Toros now trying to extend a lead that they hold right now 6-3 with about 3 minutes left. Back here to the line. Here comes an opportunity for Powley, and he scores a third goal by a defenseman here by the game, by the Toros as Powley puts one in, and it's a 7-3 game. Face off here from center, trying to dump it in. Good job there by Morrison, who put the brakes on. Up through center to try and dump this one through for Noah Thompson as he dumps it in. And it's Morrison on it now to try and get free. He had it knocked away from him. That comes out, rolling puck here. Back in their own zone comes McGrath, who couldn't shoot it from their own zone. He'll just dump this in. Noah Thompson, he was one of the goal scorers there in that big second period. Here comes Aiden Hollow with it now, dumping it in. That'll be right there in front. Gibson couldn't hold on to it as that far shot fooled him, but didn't make its way to the back of the net. As Quinn Herbert was out there as well, number 87. Here comes Leong. One of the goal scorers here in the third period for Oshawa. Leong is in. This time he gets stopped as Cannon Doyle had his number. And we're going to get a whistle and a head contact penalty coming up. Face-off, Cole Campbell's got that. Campbell trying to dig that out. He's staying in that corner to try and dig it free. And that is going to be a whistle. Face-off getting one. Cole Campbell backhanded away. Bidgood tried to throw it out in front. It gets picked off from behind the goal. We have reached the last minute of play here in the game. From behind the net, they're looking at it front for Watkins, and he gets it. Watkins is right in front, and he gets stopped right in close by Cannon Doyle. Face off one. Watkins back there for Beck, whose shot hit a stick. Trying to clear it away out of his own zone. Picking it up there was Molesdale. He has it taken away from him. Right in front, taken away by the Toros and dumped down the ice. No icing as there's a penalty to Quinn Herbert from behind the goal. Oshawa will pick this up now to try and get it out of their own end. It's a lead pass. Knocked down by Molesdale as he puts it in to the Oshawa end from behind the goal. Around the boards here for Watkins. Watkins' pass is over the stick of Bidgood. Bidgood trying to put Molesdale into the corner, and they're going to get tied up back there. It looks like that's, nope, Oshawa is going to get it out. And that is going to be the final play here of this game in this under 14A game. That big second period became the big difference in this one. 4 goals in that second period, and that's what wound up being the score, a 4-goal difference as the under 14A Toros knock off Oshawa 73 and go into their Christmas break with a smile on their face. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.